Hi YouTube. Hello bonbons. How are you? I'm fine and dandy. My little sister just waxed my hair. It takes about 30 minutes, 40 minutes every day. Tomorrow it's going to be a shower day, so that means I'm going to shower my hair, which is so nice. It's like, oh my god, it's like a hair orgasm when you can actually shower your fucking hair. But well, it's not like it's disgusting because I have dry shampoo anyways, because I want it to stay fresh. But yeah, I just want to tell you what I've done so far today. I'm about to do another Amnesia gameplay. Tonight there will be 2 uploads, and I pretty much fucked up the secret world. You saw that like 6 episodes just came like doof. It was because I added them to the show and YouTube decided to public them all directly, which fucking sucks. So yeah, I was pretty much bummed because now a lot of people will miss that content, which the main story is really interesting and we had loads of fun doing it. Anyways, I want to dedicate this small vlog. I've seen so many comments about how stuff happens and so on, and I just want to clarify that how the Diabetic Foundation works and where the money goes and so on. So here's the deal. When YouTube money, everything I earn from YouTube, so please guys, do not use any ad blocks when you're watching YouTube. You can use, if you use ad block, I use ad block, but you can go into settings and you make sure that don't use ad block on YouTube, because then I won't get paid. Because all money that I earn on YouTube is the money, that's my salary, because I'm not doing anything other than YouTube right now. And I hate to say that, what the fuck happens if I don't earn enough money and I need to go back to Thailand and work for 6 months, and there will be no content for 6 months, and I think you don't like that. So I plead to you guys, please watch. If you see these ads, you know, that's like, you know, click to skip, at least watch 30 or 40 seconds after, and then just click skip to skip to the video or whatever. If you do that for me, it will help out my well, how much I earn per month very, very much, and I would really appreciate, because I want to do this full time because I fucking love it, and I fucking love the people behind me, which is like you people who watches my stuff. And also, I mean, in the future I like to pay like Pogo, Johnny Boy, Joe, the people that makes stuff that you don't naturally see but still are there. That's the people who are helping me, by the way. And now the Diabetic, 100% of all donation you do goes to the Diabetic Foundation. What's the donation, Diabetic Foundation, people might ask? Well, there's 2 Diabetic Foundation that's going to get the money, 50% each. One is Barndiabetesfonden, which is pretty much Kids Diabetic Foundation. It's for kids that suffered the type 1, which is the worst kind, at the early stage of their life. And there's no cure at the moment for them, and they, depending on how a lot of people, especially when they go into the 14 years old, 15 years old, when they want to revolt and such, they tend to eat a lot of candy and drink a lot of, you know, alcohol. Well, cider and such are good, but beer and vodka and stuff like that, it's not good for diabetics. So, you know, I just want to put it out there that when they come to that age and type 1 is, then it starts to get really ugly. But if they keep doing what they should do, not keep away from the food they shouldn't eat, and then maybe 3-4 syringes a day. There's also a pump which you can just stick a hole in your stomach where you just insert the needle, and the pump will calculate how much what your blood sugar is, and if it's too low it will pump in. It will not pump in, but if it's too high it will pump in more insulin. But still, my sister did have a pump. She decided, no, I'll go with the normal, take a needle, put it in the in her stomach, and she is not, I'm not going to lie, she's not pretty, she likes to party and stuff like that, so she really needs to take a lot, and she also like to eat candy, and I think it's weird that small kids and stuff like that, think a 10-year-old boy going home to his friends to watch a video, and everyone eats candy, and he's a diabetic, and he knows he can't eat it, and that's like so bad. So 50% to them. The other 50% will go to Diabetesfonden, which is Diabetic Foundation. That is for people who have type 2. Type 2 is pretty much the one you get later in life. There is a cure right now. It's not really the best cure. That's why I'm going to donate, because I've talked to the scientists here in Sweden about what possibilities are there in terms of cure. One is one-time injection, like if you want to do, like if you're traveling somewhere and you need to take a couple of needles to make sure you don't get any diseases. Pretty much just one needle, one last needle, and you're done. Now the way they do now is by effects and stuff like that. No, so I just want a clean, safe thing, one time only needle with no by-effects, and the diabetes too is gone. Also nice to know that some Japanese researchers now have found the one of the DNA components, or whatever it's called, that produces the insulin in a very, very secure way, and also calculates the body's insulin. So but that was a total mistake from them, but they realized that afterwards, that oh god, this is actually might help. So we're getting somewhere. So 50% of all donation, 100% of all donations, if you want to become a VIB, which is very important, bonbon, 10 euros is for 1 month, a lifetime, and remember, I will do this forever and ever, even when I'm like 60, 70 years old, like an old person's home. I will sit there and just do vlogs and game and so on. I know this is a very touchy subject for me, and there's a lot of times I cry when I see people donating a certain amount of money, because I see that people actually out there cares about, like, I know people can't relate. Not everyone that donate can relate. I understand that. So that warms my heart so badly, and it makes me feel like, I don't know how to put it. It's like the only people I can relate to is like my little sister and my dead friend David, who died from diabetics. And also when I'm visiting, like in Linköping, the Diabetics Foundation there, Barndiabetesfonden, you can see the kids there, and and every time I see like people donating stuff, I don't know. This came from when I realized, when I truly started to believe in Buddhism and became a real Buddhist back when I was in Thailand. And after that, I've just been lucky, met a fiend and stuff like that. It's karma, But I mean, this is personal for me. Maybe it's not personal for you, but that's why we have this. If you donate, if you want to donate, by the way, it's on youtube.com/Morfar, where you pretty much maybe now watch your video. Up in the banner on the top you can see donate. If you click there, you within 24 hours you will get an email from me where I ask you a couple of questions about forum names and such, VIB status and stuff like that. But yeah, so YouTube money, 100% mine, yes, so I can actually live and actually buy new games and so on. And all donations is 50 for all diabetics, 50% to Barndiabetesfonden, 50% till Diabetesfonden, which is Diabetic Fund. I already told you that. And do not think it will stay within Sweden. This money will be shared all over the world. It's not like there's a small little lab and oh my god, we got this money, yay, now we can try to think of something. No, it's an organization that is a worldwide network. So my money, or our money, will go in and it will go out to the entire world. So no America, no Canada, everyone. The Canada foundations, the American foundations, Swedish foundations, Scandinavian foundation, you know, Norway, Finland, not Finland, that's not Scandinavia, but Denmark and so on. But get my point here. What you do is really, really something special. And as I understand that not everyone can relate, I thought that, hey, well, I never was a sucker to give out money to like at the Red Cross or something like that, but I'm a sucker for animals, so I've been donating a lot to, like, you know, yeah, organizations like that in the past when I actually had a real work. No one actually takes this as a real work. It's so funny when people ask, oh, what do you do? I'm a YouTuber. Well, what's that? If you ask, like, if an old person asks you, like, okay, what you do? I'm going around with a camera, filming myself. Sometimes I play games and have a face cam and pretty much get scared and start crying, and they looking at me. Is that a real work? Can you actually earn money on that? I said, yeah. But that's the new world. This is the new world. We, the younger people, the younger generation, we understand that there is such a unique opportunity for everyone to. And for me, it's not. For me, obviously, I want more subscribers because that means I can donate more and more and more. But we realize that not everyone can relate to this and maybe think, why donate to something like that? I don't have any in my family that has diabetic or whatever. So we thought, hey, okay, let's do like this. We do give outs to VIBs from time to time with like epic loot, as we call it. Maybe stuff like the new MK keyboard from QPad, or sometimes maybe headphones. We just do a lottery. Sometimes we auction out it to get more money into the foundation. So 100% for all donations. So that we have that covered. Then we have, you all know I was a real estate agent with my own company. The company is still alive. My father is going to work there and going to sell houses for me. When I sell a house, I get 5% of the entire price. I only get 10% when they place the deposit. I get the full amount when they move in. Sadly, one of the houses I sold said no 2 months or 1 month earlier before they actually would arrive. So, well, I did get the deposit, which was awesome, but I had this family who's moving into their house, and that's the big family, and that's where the big money is at. And they're moving in November. Then I'm going to get my rest of the 90% of my 5%. And I've said, with that company, that amount of money I can live way easy with 50% of that. So I will personally donate 50% of all money I earn from selling houses to the Diabetic Foundation. And all the money goes into bank account right now, which is I didn't want to place it in like a saving account because it's the rate is not that's really that great, and I didn't want to place it in a risk capital, so I placed it in a very secure way. They split it up mostly in funds, or I don't know the English word for it, but it's fonder in Swedish. Please anyone just write fonder equals whatever. So the money grows and grows and grows and grows, and I mean that's just good. So that's my contribution to the diabetic. And let's just say that buying a 8-roomer, 4 bathrooms, 2 living rooms, 1 big ass kitchen, and a yard with a 50-meter pool is not cheap. And that's the house I've sold, and they're moving in November. I'm talking to them every 2 weeks, just updating them how the cleaning goes and how the updating goes and so on. And when I get that, I'll personally have a lot of money, and the Diabetic Foundation will have a lot of money. But we thought about, when people want to donate, they want to donate. Some people just want to donate and be a good person, good citizens, But not a lot of people think that way. I know that for a fact because I was like that before I started to realize what's important in life. So we figured out, hey, let's do this. We do give-outs. You get a personal room in the secret in the team. What the fuck? TeamSpeak. You get a VIP section of the forum, which is coming up soon, or it's up now, but it's not really active right now because we haven't really promoted it. You will be the only ones that are going to be able to be in the VIP live streams playing with me. VIPs is the only people who are going to be able to play with me if I just randomly just have a really boring day and I don't feel like working. I just want to have fun in some game like the Secret World or a Steam game. I'll check the VIP group on Steam and ask around and see if anyone wants to play with me. That sounds dirty, I know. It is dirty. But yeah, that's how it goes. And I think, if you please, okay, let's say you donate $59.99, as we said, plus a life, then you're VIP for life. You don't have to ask any questions. You don't need to worry to update your money or whatever. And it's so easy. And I know there is a lot of people who are too young to donate. So what we are going to implant is people who are dedicated enough that I see comments a lot and helps out the community with questions, retweet and shared videos a lot, and I see and I start to, because I read all comments. Remember that, people, I read all comments. I'm really bad at faces, but I'm good with YouTube names. Not real names, but YouTube names I'm good at. So when I realize someone, I'll send you a message, ask you, are you a VIP today? No. Maybe it's one of those young people who can't be a VIP because he or she or it is too old, too young. Because you have to be 18 in some countries to be able. Or if your parents are nice enough to lend your credit card, that is. So from time to time I'm going to give out to people who earned their way to become a VIP for life. But let me tell you, that won't be often, because there's a handful of people, right now, that I can have as candidates. really good people that are so dedicated and so like into the community and love talking community. Especially you see these kind of things during live streams, and if you look at the chat, yeah, also comment on the videos and such. But so I think that's that. Instead of just donating money to Diabetic Foundation, which maybe you don't care about, obviously you care a little because you do donate. But we figured giving out stuff like, for example, let's say that you pay 60 euro, wherever you're from, for being a VIB for life. And if you are VIB, from time to time we do lottery off you, as you saw. Keyboards like that, and I mean, or headsets like that, which is way more expensive than 60 euro, let me tell you that. So in the end you might even earn a couple bucks on it. And everyone who earns something will get a personal letter from me and the autograph on the keyboard if they want to. I know it sounds cheesy. I'm not a famous person and all that, but some people like an autograph, and I'm willing to give an autograph to those who want to. So I think I made myself clear. Let's just take it from the beginning. And also, if you're wondering, like, yeah, well, I actually already told you what you get from becoming a VIB and how it works. So if you missed that, go back, listen again, because Morfar talks and talks and talks. And you know what? You know why? Because when I was, well, I started actually being a salesman when I was 10. My father had a company, so I was like helping out customers and stuff. But I actually started working really when I was 14 as a salesman. So I've been a salesman for till 2 years ago. So that's really, it's like a sickness you get from the work. And also being a radio host for 10 years, also a very, very, very natural job for making you talk a lot. So sorry about that. I ramble. But yeah, I mean, if you have any questions or whatever, just comment in this comment. I just want to make clear that everyone knows where the money goes, and there's no is it 50% or how does this work, and so on. Okay, but let me just check, because I have done a video for YouTube, which is going to be fucking awesome. You guys are going to love it. And by the way, you do not need to give me hints on where that is going next time. But let's see, when did I schedule it? 10 p.m. Central European time. That's 9 o'clock English time, or England, the British time. It's a new game. You haven't seen it before on my channel, that's for sure. So yeah, it's scheduled to be uploaded then, so you have something to look forward to tonight. And that scared the living shit out of me. I think I fucking pooped my pants. But yeah, you see, I talk too much. I think I'll end this now. So now I'm going to do a Amnesia, new Amnesia playthrough, and also pick up Tenebrae's Lake. I fucking hate that. I can't get through the jumping puzzle, so I left that alone. So Tenebrae's Lake is no more, sorry. But yeah, I have a couple of unfinished things. Call of Cthulhu, or Kakalula, or whatever you want to call it. I said that in a vlog long ago. That's gone. It's not here anymore. I'm not going to play it because it crashes and crashes and crashes and crashes and crashes and crashes and crashes, and it's really hard to record it. So I said, nah, sorry, can't do a gameplay of this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Look forward to the videos that coming your way tonight, and also the the second part of the paranormal will be uploaded on video games tonight, I think. That's youtube.com/video games. So there you go. Puss och kram alla jävla ungjävlar. Puss och kram, puss och kram, puss och kram. Jag älskar alla, det vet ni. Jag älskar er. Ja, jag älskar er jättemycket. Puss och kram.